Hi everybody, welcome back. This morning we're going to talk a little bit about the Life After Lockup show that was on last night, and we're going to talk a little bit about Ryan. So first off, Ryan, did you know that you get, what do you call it, like reviews from your cameos? This is Ryan's. So Ryan's got 5-star reviews across the board, all 3 of them. He'll get better. It'll get better. It'll pick up. But did you notice whenever he was talking about his cameos, he was like doing a countdown, like I got 5 left or I got 3 left or something like that? I don't know what that's all about. I thought with cameos you can do as many as you want. I don't know. Maybe that was for that day. I don't know. So we have that and we have this.
And I bet Gypsyrose is furious, especially seeing how GRB cannot have a Cameo account. This was back in February stating that GRB cannot have an account on the site. I kind of wonder if Ryan knew this and didn't join Cameo before because he didn't want to seem like he was slighting her.
Now, I didn't know this, but did you know this? That Gypsy's not allowed to have cameos? I didn't know this. Was this when her account was in good standing? Or is it just now? No, because when he started cameos, was after she got knocked off of TikTok, right? So she couldn't have cameos. But could she have cameos before that? I don't know if this Cameo thing about her not having Cameo thing is before or after she got kicked off of TikTok. And if it was before, why? I don't know. That's strange. Strange to me. All right. This is another one.
It's okay. I'm gonna drive like a mama. So what time do you work until today?
I know it's been a really busy couple of weeks with work and life stuff, but I love you. I'm happy that we got to spend this morning together.
I love you too.
And how
So Gypsyrose and Ken are going Valentine's Day. Now this is the morning after Valentine's Day that they said they would do it because he had to work the night before. Well, he has to work this night as well, but they're going out for like a coffee cake kind of Valentine's Day thing. What a snooze fest. Oh my God. I'm going to tell you guys, when I have to watch this show, it's a little, I'm kind of watching the show and scrolling on my phone at the same time, seriously, because I don't see or hear anything that will pique my interest. And if I did, then I'll stop scrolling. Look, it's only going to last 2 seconds and then I'll go back to scrolling again, It's, oh my God. You know what? Thank God this was the finale. But do you remember them saying that finale was going to answer all our questions? That we were going to be told everything at the end and, well, it didn't. It really didn't. Like, I don't know. It just did. There was nothing to it. And somebody told me there was going to be a 3rd season, that they're already working on it. Lifetime, get somebody new. This isn't working. This isn't working. It's so boring. And it's so boring because you guys script it. If you just let things happen the way they happen, it might be interesting. But no, you guys script it so it's like a little goody two-shoe kind of show. When we all know Gypsy's no goody two-shoe. My God. All right, here's one more, guys.
9999%. That might be in that 0.0001%.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying, because he didn't acknowledge that there already was a paternity test. He's acting like that information does not exist. All he has is the date of birth of the baby.
So you're telling me there's...
So this is Ryan. Ryan he went to the bitter end, this man, for this baby. He wasn't going to believe anything Gypsy said, and I don't blame him, because he wanted that paternity test done. He didn't believe a word when Gypsy said that she had 2 tests done, so she said, and both of them came out, Ken. He didn't believe it. And a lot of us didn't believe it either. So she said she wanted a court-ordered test done for Ryan to say, you know, that would be the end of it. She wanted it. I don't think so. But anyway, I think it was more Ryan wanted it. But anyway, so shows they have the test. They were going for the test. Now, this test, I don't know. They didn't mention the outcome of it, did they? They just showed going to get the test done. So for our answers, our questions being answered, it wasn't. Unless that's their way of telling us they're going to do a third season. And you're going to have to wait. Great. I'm sure if we don't know by now, we know. Okay, so you don't have to wait for a third season to announce that. I'm pretty sure we all know by now. Because Gypsy and social media, she lets everything out of the cat out of the bag. Everything. There's nothing really that Lifetime can give us that we don't already know. You know what I mean? Like, unless they're gonna shut her up permanently and just show the show, I can see that. But otherwise, they can't shut her up. Because Gypsy just goes into her incognitos. By the way, I have a screenshot of an incognito. But I'll keep that to myself for now because it has the name of the person on it. And I'm keeping track. So, I got a couple of them actually. So, we'll see. If I can get like so many of the same person, I'll let the cat out of the bag and say, look, this person is either her or a minion. And I know the minions have been running rampant. I know they've been going to other creators' pages. And I know there was somebody on TikTok that was doxxed. And apparently it was another creator that did it. But was that other creator like Gypsy's minion or not? I have no idea. Because I'd never heard of her. I'd never heard of her before. So I don't know whose side she's on or nothing. So, but I know they are pissing people off. Big time. They are pissing people off. So I got a message this morning that somebody would let out Ryan's phone number. And this is where I can go to see it. And I said, if somebody's letting out Ryan's personal information, I don't want a part of it. Thank you. I don't mind the gossip, guys. I'm all here for the gossip. You know that. But when it comes to letting out people's personal information, no, that's not me. I don't want no part of it. Okay? And apparently, remember that house that they were showing? That everybody said, whose house was that? Well, apparently on TikTok, somebody said it's Gypsy and Ken's house. So they put out their own house. I don't know. I don't know. See, I didn't know whose house it was, so I didn't care about showing it because I can't, you can't rush to this one house because nobody knows whose it is, for one thing, right? Could be some random house off the corner of somewhere. This person has no idea that their house is on the internet. And anyway, how many houses look like that? I'm going to say, here in Canada, we're bad for cookie cutter houses. Oh my God, I freaking hate cookie cutter houses. But they're so bad for it. And these new developments that are coming up now, it's like every second house looks the same. It looks exactly the same. Every second house. Doesn't matter which house you start with. Every second house looks exactly the same. And this house that they got there is like the newer version of the cookie cutter houses. Where back in the 70s, 80s, they all start looking alike like that. Oh, God. But how many houses are like that? Tons. Tons. You can't just look at a house and say, I know whose house that is. Unless you actually know the people that are in on the talking. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know whose house it is. Do I care? No. Not really. All right, guys, I got to let you go. Got to take winter tires off the car today and put on the summer ones. And I will see you guys later. So please like and subscribe. It helps me in the algorithm. And if you'd like to buy me a coffee or a super chat, it's in my bio. And I thank each and every one of you that has. And everything is videos, my thoughts, opinions, and knowledge. Bye, guys.